Hello everyone. First of all, let's recap what Chris Timoney said last week.
I don't know how many more of these there's going to be left now that the rules have changed. However, if you do want to get involved in the last potential ever Jester Jesters goes viral.
So there you have it. That's right, this is our final episode. We've had a really great time, and what better way to wrap things up than to show some of the highlights from all of our 8 episodes. What the fuck? Who's that?
This will not stand. Jester Jesters goes viral will not end now. Not like this. Not clips.
But the rules are changing. This has to end.
Then so be it. I shall start my own season of Jester Jesters goes viral. It shall be fresher than the newest spring, brighter than the hottest summer, and then die like the most rotten autumn. And then something about winter.
Such wonders.
Silence! I banish you to the land of hack references. Begone!
No, you can't do that to me. You can't!
Welcome to Jester Jesters Goes Viral. What a stupid name for a show. I'm just tidying this shit up now. Hello, and welcome to Jester Jesters Goes Viral. My name's Patrick Hearn. I'll be your host for this week. I've noticed that when John and Chris are hosting, they have a B cam set up, so they can use it as a cutaway to hide mistakes and edits. Cowards. But I'm not going to do that, because I want to try and get this all done in one take, professionally. I've already fucked it up. This is a little awkward. I may have slightly overpromised in the introduction when I said I'd create an entire season of Jester Jesters Goes Viral. That does now seem like quite a lot of work. But I don't want to be branded a liar, and I cannot be bothered to set up and reshoot the introduction. So here's the workaround I've come up with. This is Season 2, Episode 1, the brand new season, first episode. Sadly, it is also the last episode of Season 2. Next week's episode will be Season 3, Episode 1. Or if you prefer, you can just call this Episode 9, and then next week's Episode 10. That's easier. There was a time, long ago, when people would gather into groups, and these groups would together attend events. Those events might be thousands of people watching some of the best performers in the world live in the room with them. And on the other end of the spectrum was Jester Jesters downstairs at the Betsy Trotwood at 8 p.m. on a Monday. Now, we've tried to recreate that experience for you here in Jester Jesters Goes Viral. I still don't like that name. So each performer has about 5 minutes and they can do whatever they like with. And just like the live show, that's their time, it's their stage, it's their show. Oh, I'm disappointed. I thought I'd be able to do this. So hopefully you'll laugh, you'll drink, you'll applaud. Well, you can applaud if you like. It's a bit strange when you're on your own. Like when I'm out on the street on a Thursday at 8 p.m. and it's just me. The sound of my claps echoing back across from all the other houses. And when it's just your claps, it does sound a little bit sarcastic. And that's really not what I'm going for. You could applaud sarcastically at the show if you like. You can heckle. You could shout things out or guess the punchlines. But just like at the live show, if you do that, you are a cunt. See, I swore there and then it threw me off, and now I've had to make a cut. And that's what open mic is like. It's a cornucopia of silliness, darkness, observation, wit, and voluntary public humiliation. This is actually turning out really useful in the edit. As I mentioned, this is episode 9 of Jester Jesters Goes Viral. Now, we're at a tricky phase now where we're in real danger of our episode number eclipsing our viewing figures. But There is something that you can do about this. But I'm not going to mention it. You know what I mean. Everything you watch, all the YouTube channels, all the podcasts you listen to, they all ask you to do this thing. They shouldn't have to ask. You should just do it out of the goodness of your heart. So if you'd like to do it, that's great. You know what I'm talking about. If you do it, we'll be happy with that. If you don't do it, that's fine. You're the one who has to live with yourself. I've been living with myself for a little while now. It's going okay. I've had a little bit of company. There's some fox cubs in the garden. So cute. I've had a bee visit me every day at about 3 p.m. I assume it's the same bee. Sort of comes round. Yeah, because I saw another bee the other day and it was bigger. And it was just hovering outside the window and didn't come in. So yeah, it's probably the same bee. What if they're taking turns? So, let's start the show, shall we? Our first act. Oh, there's supposed to be text superimposed between my hands. Obviously, I've run out of time in the edit to do that. It's Chris Timoney.
Tony Shrimrice and Boy Incorporated proudly presents How to Correctly Make Use of the Facilities. As the world's global workforce slowly pours itself back towards the half-filled jigsaw of normality, it's now as good a time as any to remind yourself of the correct communal workplace toilet etiquette. When using the office toilets, aim your penis, balls, anus or lady parts at the large hole located in the center of the toilet seat and or bowl. Please note that smearing the seat, floor, walls, window blinds and curtains with excrement is an incorrect and totally unacceptable use of the communal toilet facilities. It is probably pertinent to pick a peak time to pass piss or poos. We suggest putting some time aside to converse with your same-sex work colleagues to find out when the best time to put aside time to prevent congestion concerning your rear-end matters might be. So you've warmed the porcelain and tried your best to finish the job. Did you make sure to wipe and clean both your bum? Yes? Well done. But did you take the time to look behind you and take stock of the myriad horrors you left behind? No? Then you're not finished. If the toilet bowl is still completely caked or smothered in your rancid fecal markings, it's quite likely that the job's only half done. Thusly, the toilet requires one or more extra flushes, at the very least a rudimentary brush and thrust after use. Especially if you've been indulging in a diet consisting of mainly rich gamey meats such as the duck, the goose, the pheasant, or the scared pig, which can often feel like you're trying to pass pickled clay during the start of a terrible war. Fact. Did you know that other people other than yourself use these toilets? It's true. Sometimes it's even immediately after you. It's true. If you have an ominous concern that someone else might not be enjoying your harrowing gastric Jackson Pollock-esque display, why not take a moment to ensure that the entire toilet is left spotlessly clean enough that Her High Highness the Queen itself might one day dine off upon it? If use of the toilet brush has simply caused more problems than it's solved, then and only then is it acceptable to initiate the emergency scorched earth procedure codenamed Grim Viennetta. To initiate the Grim Viennetta protocol, lock all the doors, then empty out and layer up all or as much of the nearby toilet rolls into the infected pan and its contents as possible, then aggressively flush until a fatal blockage forms. This should effectively signal to the cleaning staff that there is an issue with the toilet in question, while simultaneously warding off anyone looking to take a shit. This method has an unbroken 60% success rate. It's true, depending how desperate or drunk the other person is. Finally, it has been brought to our attention that in the past, the state of hygiene at our facilities has transcended outside the realms of national human sense and civility. We can only surmise that people have been bringing in sick farmyard cattle into the communal facilities, as no human being could possibly, consciously or recklessly treat a human toilet in such a manner. With that in mind, please refrain from bringing in or letting your sick, most likely terminally ill farmyard animals, such as horses, bovine, or pigs, from defecating in, over, or around the toiletary area. Remember, these toilets are for human use only. Animals should never be allowed to use the toilets. and never ever have we ever felt so low. It's true. Maybe perhaps in your own home manor or templet, you are accustomed to a life where you can ring a bell and have a maid, valet, manservant, butler, loving partner, or orphan boy clean up after your eye-watering greasy wads of spicy excrement. But there are no such luxuries in the modern workplace. Just out-of-order signs. And it is out of order. Remember, it's never too late to learn how to use a toilet properly. Dirty, arrogant laziness is no excuse. Clean it up, wash your hands, you selfish, disgusting, entitled fucking plague rats. Good night, and goodbye.
Oh, that was great as always, wasn't it? I don't know. I haven't seen it. I'm recording this in advance. Well, let's see if it works this time. Next up.
Oh, David, what have you done? You've killed...
And he passes to Hadley, who passes...
Breaking news this evening, the lockdown is over and it is now safe to go outside. People from all over the globe...
You're watching Channel 6. Now it's time for the second series of People Who Marry Their Pets. In this episode, Carrie's bulldog is not getting any younger. Will she pop the question? Let's find out.
Greeting, light-hearted comment, name, next.
This is a government announcement asking you to download the new Track and Trace app from the NHS. The NHS Surveillance App, or NSA, is a brand new app that has been brought out by Grant Shapps, who is an MP, a web marketer, and an app developer. It's available from the Shapps store, along with other fantastic apps, such as WhatsApp, which is an app that lets you send encrypted messages to up to 3 contacts. Those are Grant Shapps, Michael Green, and Sebastian Fox. Also available is our brand new app, ShapChat. ShapChat is a fantastic app that lets you send selfies to your friends. And by selfies, I mean screenshots of your internet history, and by friends, I mean Russia.
Oh, this person needs no introduction, so fuck it.
Back when the world was new, the planet Earth was down on its luck, and everywhere gigantic brutes called Titans ran amok. So I'm looking forward to getting out. I'd love to go to the countryside, see horses. Even the horses have face masks. Maybe I should have one. Sheep. What's your star sign? Cows. Have you ever tried almond milk? Trees. So those are the trees. Where's the wood? Is this the wood? So live comedy has been away for some time now, and I miss it. Yes, I mean, sure, you do often hear a lot of the same stuff being talked about. So I've been online dating, but I can't wait for it to return, and I can't wait to hear new same stuff being talked about. So I've been online everything. That's it from me. See you next week. Are you a star sign?
Where did that punchline come from? Again, to reiterate, I haven't seen these submissions yet. Next up, though, it's this guy.
I am a free. I am not a man. A number. No, wait. I'm a free number, but I am a man, but not. No, I'll start again. I'm a man, but I'm not a number for free. No, I'm not a free phone number. That's 0871 if you're outside London. No, wait. I'm not a number, but man is free. Man is free to not be a number when he is free. If you want to be a number, then you can't be free at the same time. But I'm not one. Do you see? I will not be a number when I'm a man. I'm free as well. Wait, how does it go? It's from that thing, with the man in it when he's shouting, and he also says, I will be pushed. No, he didn't say that. He says, I will not be pushed. I will not be briefed, debriefed, filed, decanted, fried, grilled, or battered. I am not my own life. I am free. My life is mine. I will not be stamped. No, I'll not be stamped, mailed, packaged, weighed, delivered, couriered. My life is my life. It's my life. It's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. Fame. I'm gonna learn how to fly. Fame. I feel it coming together. People will see me. No, that's not it. I'll do it again. I'm a man who will not be as like. No, it's not that. It doesn't go like that. Why can't I do this right? I'm a man who will fight for your honour. I'll be the hero you're dreaming of. We'll live forever. No, wait. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. He's got to be strong. He's got to be fast, and he's got to be fresh from the fight for your honour. I'll be the hero you're still dreaming of. No more heroes anymore. Whatever happened, to all the Shakespearos, whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or take arms against the sea of trouble, and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep no more, and in the middle of the night I'll go walking in my sleep from the mountains of faith to the river so deep. I must be looking for something, mountain deep, river high. Do I love you? Oh my, aye. That is the question. No, wait, I'll start again, bear with me. I'm a free man. You mustn't think I'm a number, because I'm not one of them. I mean, I'm one, but only in the sense of you can count me as one, but that doesn't mean I'm the number one. I cannot be punched, index, filed, groomed, swept, hoovered, or basted. Stop bugging me, stop bothering me, stop bugging me, stop forcing me, stop fighting me, stop yelling me. It's my life, my problems. No, look, it's simple. It's simple. I'm a man. I'm not a number. I'm a free man, not a free number. You can have me for free, but my numbers cost. That's what I'm saying. You want the goods, you show me the money, because, love don't come for free and nothing going on but the rent. But you can't rent me either, because I'm free, but I'm not anybody's, you hear? I don't put out that easy. You got to treat me right. I'm not that kind of girl. I'm a free man, not an easy man. I'm difficult. I'm not a number. Numbers are easy, but I'm quite tricksy. That's the point I'm making. That's the distinction that I want to make. You want a number? You go to a number club. You want a man? You go to a man shop. You want freedom? They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom. That's all I wanted to say, really. I'm not a number. I'm a free man. Is that it? That sounds wrong.
What's difficult is I don't know how many of these I need to make because I don't have the submissions yet.
I went to the pound shop during the week, and as I headed for the till, I had to stop short by about 10 feet because my eyes were stinging from the smell of stale piss. The woman in front of me mustn't have changed her clothes in the last 2 weeks, nor would I guess had she taken down her trousers to use the toilet for the same amount of time. I could only describe the air around her as vivid. Yet there she was, stood at the till amid a mirage effect from the piss fumes, and was going through the face masks. All the face masks, one by one. And after she had checked them all, she asked the guy who was pressed into the wall behind the till if they had any pink ones, and they didn't. So she bought a blue one, turned to me, said hello, and away she went. Context is everything. I've seen her around town before, and she's harmless, completely harmless. Like, she'll tell you about her cats and what's happening in the soaps. And that will be one of my lasting memories of this whole thing. For the whole of the lockdown, I've been in rural Ireland, and I've been doing all the jobs that have been piling up around the house, at the mum's house. So that's been good, it's been great. But I wouldn't call that a if life gives you lemons, make lemonade situation, because that's too inspirational for me. It's an American saying, and I dare say if there was a Google Translate for nationalities, I'm sure that the English version would read, you will always find somebody with a light on a cancer ward, which is both practical and positive, and much more my style. Which is the right way to approach the current pandemic, much better than the willfully ignorant and the it's a fuss over nothing brigade who are out there. I was in the supermarket yesterday, and as I was unloading the last of my stuff onto the conveyor belt, the next customer came up, leaned in and reached round me to pick up the divider you put on the conveyor belt. Now, this is a supermarket in rural Ireland during the last hour of the day when there's only 4 customers in the entire shop. But yet there's this woman, middle-aged woman, leaning into me like it's the Lynx effect, which is insane because in reality the Lynx effect causes the kind of lean back that gets you a job in the circus. But yet there she was, and it was such an intrusion. I was surprised. I didn't say anything, but I did stand there and think about the lady in the pound shop. And I suddenly realised the wisdom of her ways. Which made me smile, because everybody around here, I think she's simple. But in truth, how much smarter was she than the woman who stood right next to me in the supermarket getting pissed on?
That's it. Thanks for watching Jester Jesters Goes Viral, Season 2, Episode 1 premiere / finale. Next week will be Season 3, Episode 1. Or just Episode 10, if you want to do it that way. Hosting next week will... Oh, shit. John?
Yep.
Are you okay to host next week?
Next week? Yeah, that's fine.
Next week, your host will be Jonathan Hearn, who will be presenting from Low Earth Orbit.
I think I saw them at a festival last year.
Shut up, John. Thanks for watching. Bye!